Welcome to the afterlife. So welcome to heaven. We can go anywhere you want. Here, let me show you a few places that are pretty popular. So we got the beach.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
We got laser tag.
Okay.
We got KFC.
Done.
We got amusement parks. No? Okay. We got sidewalks.
Wait. That place looks familiar.
That's actually because you died in a place similar to that.
But why would such a horrible place exist in heaven?
Well, let me show you. So let's talk about what happened that day. So the reason you died on the earth was because of a failure in the traffic light system. Here, let me show you what your traffic lights are like on earth. This traffic light is old, boxy, and cannot detect anything on the road. So those are the flaws with the traffic light that you guys have. But here on heaven, we have a different traffic light. So this traffic light, as you can see, it's a lot different than the ones that you have on earth. Not only does it go 4 directions, there's also a camera to ensure tracking of people and animals so that nothing can happen like what happened to you on earth. This camera can detect humans and can detect cars and see whether there's gonna be a collision or not, so it'll change the red light. So not only will people be more safe, drivers will spend less time waiting at red lights if there's no one to wait for. Other than that, it's got a very sleek design. It goes inwards so that people who are driving, when this is above them, they can see it better, and it's always got covers to protect you from the rain. And so therefore, this traffic light, if it was used on Earth, could have saved your life.
Yeah, I wish I had that traffic light.
So many tragedies could have been avoided.
Angel, why are you so bright?
That must mean you're being summoned back to Earth. But you know what you need to do, Ride. You need to go back and make the world safer for everyone. Create that new traffic light.
Angel, no, don't leave me. I have so much to learn.
No, Ride. It's time for you to make the world a better place.
Ah, Mr. Khan, you've awakened. Well, it seems here that you've suffered a major case of brain trauma.
Guys, I have an idea.
What's up?
A few moments later.
I don't get it. How will this make the world a better place?
Studies have shown that more coordinated traffic flow through intersections could stop vehicle idling by 41%, reducing vehicular emissions by at least 21%. It's a complete win for urban planners, government officials, companies, pedestrians, and basically anyone who has to commute.
Do you really think we'll be able to do this? I mean, we're talking about highly coordinated traffic here. There's nothing like this in the world. I mean, you know, most traffic lights are just 3 lights that switch on and off, and even the most advanced ones use proximity sensors. I mean, Jesus, what you need here, you're gonna need robust computer vision, you're gonna need a whole new enclosure design, and you're gonna need the internet. I just don't think it's possible.
You know, 100 years ago, a man named Thomas Edison created the light bulb. He kept on trying and trying new configurations of chemicals, trying to make the perfect light. And you know what? He failed 1,000 times, but every time he did, he said, I didn't fail. I just found 10,000 ways that didn't work. I think we'll be just fine.
What are you doing?
What's
This is taking longer than I thought.
It's also equipped with proximity, thermal, and particle sensors that can determine the location, size, speed, and CO2 emissions of cars on an intersection, providing valuable data for the neural network to guide traffic light decisions.
Neural network? What do you mean by that?
Well, the light is driven primarily through a convolutional neural network, CNN, which is essentially just a neural network that uses a convolution operation. The input image is analyzed by multiple hidden convolutional layers to extract features, and within these layers, filter matrices slide through the image's pixel matrix to look for patterns such as edges, corners, curves, etc. The algorithm propagates from one layer to the other through activation functions, ultimately ending in a fully connected layer that combines common features and patterns to make a decision.
So what you're basically saying is that the traffic light can distinguish between vehicles and other things?
It's an oversimplification of events, but yes.
Well, what if it's not accurate? Doesn't that mean the neural network could misinterpret things?
This is not your standard convolutional network, PJ.
I'm sorry.
Look at this sign. This is an example of what most machine learning models are trained off of, a perfect unmodified image. However, it's also important to train imperfect images so that detection can still be flexible in real-world conditions. By using an augmenter library in Python, we can warp this image using Gaussian distortion, random distortion, rotation without crop, shearing, and more. If we train the neural network on these kinds of images, we can prevent overfitting and greatly improve the flexibility and robustness of the algorithm. Moreover, we can even account for image obstruction by feeding in images of signs blocked by extreme weather and overgrown vegetation. This way, the algorithm can work even in extreme weather and lighting conditions. In fact, it performs significantly better than a model that doesn't use augmented training data when tested on low quality or obstructed images.
How does it perform?
99.6% mean average precision, so I think we'll be fine.
And we were just fine. Within the span of a few months, our product took off. Our team strove to perfect the algorithms and other features in what we believe to be the world's greatest, most efficient, safest traffic light. And we can attribute all of our success to one man, Thomas Edison. You see, Edison taught us that whether it be a traffic light, a light bulb, or whatever it is that you want to bring to the world, it's all possible with a few core values. Persistence, determination, and belief can drive an idea to the moon. So join us, Team A+, on quite literally the road to a safer world. Thank you.